Pretty good, my brother. Good show today. I can't call all the time, but I feel like it a lot. And imagine Walter calling on the black hole, like exactly where all his calls go. Dude, I love the caller on caller action too. You know that. I want to get on Sonny because I love Sonny, but he is such a left-wing ideologue. It's unbelievable. And brother, did I hear yesterday on your show that not only women menstruate? Did I really hear that? Did anybody tell? Okay, but dude, I don't care what anyone says. Only women menstruate. I don't care what bathroom you go into. Only females biologically like, jeez. And this is, Sonny always likes to talk about how the conservatives, and bro, I hold positions on both sides. I don't know what to call myself anymore because I've had right wing positions that I'm so passionate about now. I still have left wing tendencies that I've always grown up with. But the facts, like men are men and women are women, they're distinctly different. Sonny, like you're the liberal just rolling out here. It doesn't matter what the conservatives would do. Sonny would say, "Oh no, you called them on it the other day." What do you mean? Well, if it came from your party, you'd think it was a great idea. And this is the problem with everything today. And Caroline, I think it was last Friday or something, comes on. I think she said, "Sonny, I hope you're listening," or something like this. But dude, I wonder if anyone considers that you're actually born into your ideology. You're born a conservative. You're born a liberal, and you kind of stay like that. Like your temperament is really designed on when you come out of the womb, and your political affiliations as well. And Sonny, and saying that Sonny needs to stop talking because he holds a different position than you. Why would you want anyone to shut it that's got a different position from you? I mean, they may raise a valid argument, you may even reconsider your position. I try to understand the other side. I like these guys that debate. And they back up until they can find common ground, and then they move forward issue by issue until they find a fork in the road. Dude, we have a lot of conversations we need to have in this time right now. And all that changes when it's election time. But I'm ejecting, fire, eject. Dude, I wonder if anyone considers that you're actually born into your ideology. You're born a conservative. You're born a liberal, and you kind of stay like that. Like your temperament is really designed on when you come out of the womb, and your political affiliations as well. And Sonny, and saying that Sonny needs to stop talking because he holds a different position than you. Why would you want anyone to shut it that's got a different position from you? I mean, they may raise a valid argument, you may reconsider your position. I try to understand the other side. I like these guys that debate. And they back up until they can find common ground, and then they move forward issue by issue until they find a fork in the road. Dude, we have a lot of conversations we need to have in this, and all that changes when it's election time.
Pull the chute! Pull the chute! Danny Don Landry coming up.
Pull the chute! Pull the chute! What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much.
I'm actually recording right now, so.
Are you confused or what?
No, oh, you know what? I forgot to pull my mics up, so I did that all. I'm actually recording now, so I'm not live, but I am recording.
What are you recording? Podcasts?
No, I do a video of all my radio calls.
All your what?
I record my radio calls audio, like I capture it on the web, and then I record it in my studio here, in my video studio.
But
So right now, I'm taking.
you sound like Jody Redball doing recording.
No, well, you just.
How many times you recorded me?
Oh, I got a good recording of you, brother. But I got one of you now too, as well. So anyway.
You just told me. You didn't need to tell me. I could assess that. We've been around the block a couple of times.
Atta boy. So I love. What are your thoughts, Sunshine?
No, my thoughts. I'm not the ideologue. I just
Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
Oh, yeah. And I support your position there because, well, runs true for me too, right? I'm not the guy I am on social media or on the radio.
Situation. I have to defend the situation up in order not to become a lion. That is what basically it boils out. Because some folks who defend the position, like the guy I called out the other day, they defend their position, but then they throw in a lie in order to make their point sound more realistic.
Uh-huh.
And based on that, if you understand talk radio, they will catch you with that. Because like I said to you before, in talk radio, you can make out of 10 points, you can make 9 excellent points, and 1 point might be off color. They will slaughter you for that 1 point.
I think I'm a master of that. Raise good points, good arguments, and then blow it all out of the water with a silly joke at the end. I mean, if you can't laugh, man, why are we even having these conversations? Like, at some point, it gets so ridiculous. Yeah, somebody's got to add a little humor.
A lot of talk radio people, there is no in-depth knowledge, in my opinion. They go by what they heard on another show or on, other shows, and there's no sort of self-education.
Well,
If I heard something today on the radio, I'll go look it up tonight, or I'll try to read about it to see what that person was really, the point that he was making. And then I would also listen to talk radio when there's a guest with knowledge, for instance, that is speaking, so that I can get some knowledge from that individual in terms of what they are saying about certain things. That's why, for me, I don't know about anybody else, my one big advantage is memory. I can remember things from 30 years ago, bro. So, hello?
hello. Am I still on?
Am I still on? For 30 years ago.
I'm glad you gave me a hello. Hello?
So, based on that, you can't come and tell me, like, that's why with talk show, I can throw back at them things that they said.
Sonny, just one time I want you to say to Tom, instead of hello, when you check to see if you're on, say, am I still on? Am I still on?
What do
Yeah.
you want to say?
I want you to say, yeah, I want you to give a Clarice. Am I still on? I miss Clarice. Whoever thought I'd say that? I miss a lot of guys. John in Hamilton doesn't call anymore either. He used to have good takes.
Yeah, but John in Hamilton, but you told me he's not passed away. Remember, you told me.
No, his house burned to the ground because he didn't change the the battery in his smoke detector. Remember the smoke detector was going off?
About that?
The smoke detector was always going off in the background of his calls. So I said on Tom's show that he died in a tragic house fire.
No, because you're talking like that. Downstairs where my daughter is, I have 3 smoke alarms, but one of them was beeping, so I disconnected it completely, and I haven't gone to buy another one. Although that one is in there most probably for about 3 years. So before something bad like that happens, I might probably have to go and buy another smoke alarm.
Certainly.
And Hugo, have you spoken to Hugo again?
Oh yeah, we're on almost daily torture session back and forth.
I think I should call him to come back onto the show.
Oh yeah, he's a sore loser. He won't come
What
back.
do you mean?
He's
Why won't you stop calling?
his feelings were hurt because he called Greg one day and said something to him. I can't remember what it was, and Greg told him to fuck off and hung up on him. So he's like, that's not very professional, and that's not how you run a radio program, and blah, blah, blah. And I think that was what did it, basically.
Yeah, but,
Hi, Hugo. We're talking about you.
We gotta be forgiving.
What's that?
I say sometimes we have to be forgiving.
Uh-huh.
Because this talk radio, there's nothing that somebody can do to you, although, or somebody can say to you that you can just brush it off.
We can only wish for something that we can say that hurts someone else.
Yeah, but we have some, like
I can't hurt. What can I say that ever hurt you?
No, because I have a different outlook. I
You
don't
got that
have an
right.
outlook that
You got a different outlook.
internalize it.
Yeah.
To a degree, I do, quite honestly, also.
Yeah.
I internalize certain things.
Yeah.
Because I will try to show you up.
Yeah.
Whenever the opportunity arrives.
Yeah. It depends where it comes from, of course, for sure.
Yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say is, look, I understand that certain people have a short fuse, a long fuse in them. But I've been involved in, for instance, in sports. If you don't have hair on your teeth, my friend, and where I come from, you will sooner or later just throw your hands in the air and say, fuck this, I don't want to be involved in. And that's where I got also a good grounding.
That's where our friend Pat's at. That's where
like you were saying just now on the call, that you are born into this type of thought process.
Definitely.
Now, if I must look at myself, my father was authoritarian, I'm telling you now. A grade 5 guy. Well, not standard 5 in South Africa, it's grade 3. That became a very wealthy man. And an authoritarian when it comes to education, when it comes to respecting people. So I would be a conservative by that definition.
Yep.
So based on that, no, I can't believe it. I'm one of them. I have an answer even for them, what they were saying this morning. Why, like for Julian Assange and these problems that the world has, stop going to war and interfere in other people's business. Assist those that cannot uplift themselves. But don't try to destabilize the very same people. Forget what we got now in immigration, people fleeing from those regimes. Like Tom mentioned now, earlier, that the leader of Sudan will end up in the Hague. I can bet him $1 million that won't happen. You know why? Because this guy, Bashir, has been an ally. He just signed an agreement with the CIA on terrorism not too long ago. How much money did he got for that? So he signed with the UK too. So he's been doing their bidding. So I can tell you the way the geopolitics work won't happen. We are kept in the dark continuously. That is what is happening.
You got that right.
And if you look at it, even now in the States with this Mueller report, we can't release the full report because we will expose methods and people and all these kind of things.
Well, no.
Yes.
That stuff, when is the last time they released that type of document? That stuff never gets fucking released. You can't release.
It was released in Bill Clinton's thing and in Nixon's case.
Okay, so twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
But they
Come on.
haven't had these problems with presidents.
Imagine if it was common practice, they just released that all the time. Like, there's got to be a good reason, and there's nothing there, Sonny. Who cares?
With Trump,
Yeah, there's no collusion there. That's why they didn't do anything.
There's obstruction of justice.
There's nothing there. For fuck's
There's
sakes, get over it,
obstruction
man.
of
Just
justice.
move along.
No, there's obstruction of
Oh, they can. Well, you know what? One day you're gonna say, you know what, Jimmy, you're right. Because when they release the report, whatever they release, I bet you there's absolutely jack there for anyone to look at.
I might go with the story that it is collusion is not wholly there.
It's nothing.
So they can't make the case.
There's nothing there.
Collusion.
There's nothing
But
there.
obstruction of justice, they can make an easy case.
They got these guys spying on Trump now. Like,
No, that's what you see. I just told you now earlier. Go check it out. The reason why there was attack. I don't know how much you see. You don't watch much, in my opinion, TV, right?
I'm trying not to.
Carter Page. When he came onto the scene, do you know on how many TV shows now he appeared on, and what his role was? Not his role for Trump, but the media. Who I would tell you this much: there are certain people in the media that are agents of the government.
No shit. Really?
Yes.
No. Half the media is in the government.
No, but what I'm saying, not in the sense of like CIA people or like FBI people. You understand?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That is what I'm trying to say.
80%. What is it in the States? 85% of the media are registered Democrats.
No, how can you say that?
It's true.
How much of Fox News have you watched? It's only because there's only one right-wing channel.
Exactly.
If you listen to Rush Limbaugh,
but 85% plus of they're registered Democrats. If you take if you take the media as a whole, 85% of them are Democrats. That's actually a fact.
They would have crushed Trump if that was.
They tried, but they couldn't. They're still trying, but they can't.
Because if you look at it,
it's too big.
What is more powerful, a barrel of ink or a gun?
Well, if that were true, he wouldn't be president.
So that's why I'm trying to tell you. You know how many people are Republicans in the media? You will be amazed. So I don't buy that.
I know you don't.
I have to get out here now.
Okay. Peace out. Love you, man.
Take care.
Ciao.
Bye.
Sonny from Richmond Hill. I just happen to have the tape rolling because I record the calls mostly. I think it's rolling. I hope it's rolling. It doesn't matter if it's not. It's not like I can't make another one, but that was a good call. Sonny from Richmond Hill. He's a caller to the Tom McConnell Show. Well, he's a listener to 610. He's a listener to everything. He calls on many shows too. 610 CKTB is where we met, figuratively and literally, and then coming out to the listener parties afterwards. So he's my South African brother, and I love to take shots at him because he's a left-wing wacko now. Always has been, but I'm not, and I used to be, and it's very painful. This shift that I'm experiencing. I'm still left-wing in some positions, so I don't know what to call myself. I hold conservative positions, and I hold liberal positions. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to map them down. I know that I'm most passionate about the right-wing positions that I hold, the new right-wing positions that I hold. Free speech, late-term abortion. That one's got me whacked. Gender, free speech, gender, and late-term abortion. Why would there ever be a need to kill a baby after 6 months of pregnancy? I don't know. I can't believe we don't have a law against it. Anyway, I guess that makes me a woman hater. Well, fuck you. Yeah, I forgot to pull the mics all up, so maybe you didn't hear this call as completely as I normally get it out. But I think I've said enough for now. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, The Jim Fannon Show. Look it up, youtube.com/Jim Fannon, Fannon.